Previously on the Lovable Lunatic.
Scott fucked a grapefruit.
Scott fucked a grapefruit. Not just a grapefruit, a microwave
Scott
grapefruit.
fucked a microwave grapefruit. Do you love your honey bunny? I love you kisses, Howard.
Let's not bullshit here.
Okay.
Everyone's a Britney Spears fan. Even if you love to hate her, that's love. Did you slip in all the baby oil in the hallway? Or? I don't want a wrinkly butthole. I want a smooth Nicole Kidman forehead butthole.
No, I got sued for rape.
I need education. I need food and loving.
Yeah, I'd be like, no. Yeah.
Put this baby oil and suck my cock.
Put lotion on me.
And suck my cock.
What I wouldn't give, I would blow a hobo to have that apartment again. Ball. Yeah.
I'm next. I'm gonna shave my head because I'm fucking crazy. Is that window in the hallway open? Because we're on the 3rd floor, right?
No, don't jump.
I wouldn't make it.
In Switzerland.
It was like, like coke, like do coke, and like kind of like.
Oh God, you wish, Scott.
But I heard her voice gets flat sometimes. What was high school like for you?
High school for me was
Fuck any fruit?
What?
Did you fuck any fruit?
I didn't fuck any fruit.
Not secreted gay men, but fruit.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't. High school for me was fine. Like, I grew up in Palos Verdes. Like, well, that's where I went to high school. Like,
why am I sitting like that?
I don't know, because it makes your neck look thinner. Were you going to hand me another margarita? Were you going to hand me one, or were you going to be a little fucking bitch about it?
Lime?
No.
Mango?
Mango.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
I don't have a
popular
problem.
in high school? Were you a bitch?
You know,
Did you play sports, lacrosse, or anything like that?
My high school was weird because I went to a high school down the street from my house for 2 years, PV High, and it
was it like rich high school? Was that like a rich area?
Yeah,
it's a pretty rich area there. Is that where Matthew Perry
I will
died?
admit, no, but I did go to junior high. I went to Buckley, which is a really snooty junior high, where he was a senior, and I auditioned for Sound of Music when I was in like 5th grade, and he played a Nazi. He was a senior. Anyway, that was like a
you want to cast the most
grade,
mature
7th grade. I don't know. Anyway, in Palos Verdes, I think I was. I think I was well liked for being funny and weird, and I was a big stoner
and a slut.
And I think, and I had nice friends, but I also kind of marched to the beat of my own drummer and kind of didn't give a shit, to be honest with you.
That's your whole thing.
Yeah, my whole thing is like I kind of don't give a shit really what anyone thinks, except for me
and
you, Scott. Of course, I care about what Scott thinks of me and what I think of me.
It's called alimony.
But yeah, no, I had fun in high school. But the thing about where I grew up was that we started stuff way too young. Like, the first time I took acid, I was 15. The first time I did cocaine, I was 15. So by the time I got to college, it was all out of my, it was all out of my system. But also, at the same time, I had this really open relationship with my parents. I had older brothers that had just ruined everything for me. My brothers were these hard partying guys, 11 and 13 or 10 and 12, I don't know, years older than me. And so
that's a big gap.
Yeah, it's a big gap. And they're my whole, and they're not half brother, they're not half, they're nothing, they're full, but my parents were desensitized to everything. So they had seen it all. And so I was like, I tried to pull fast ones on them, but they were like, no. So I was just honest with them. And I remember I tried cocaine, and I was in my friend Renault's, this older girl who was
sounds like a man.
big whore. But she was like one of those older bad influence friends, and I'd go when she went to college in Santa Barbara. I'd go to party in Santa Barbara. Anyway, I blew cocaine all over her dashboard, and then I did some, and I came home, and my parents were watching Saturday Night Live, and I was like, Mom, Dad, I didn't say it like that, but I was like, I tried cocaine tonight, and I was like, and I really didn't like it. I don't get what all the fuss was about. My mom was like, oh my God, I would think you would have a little more gumption. You would have, gumption. She kept saying gumption, just to do what everyone was doing. And I was like, no, everyone's mad at me. All my girlfriends are mad at me for doing this. Like, they were like, Suzy, don't, why? Ooh, why? Like 90210, like, why, Brandon? And
90210.
My dad was like, no, it's good that you're telling us this. It's good that you're telling us this. It's
I
good.
Need a new dealer.
And I was like, well, if you guys need any, I can get some. No, but the thing about high school for me was, and I'm not saying this because I think I'm so smart, but I was so fucking bored that I just stopped showing up.
Yeah, you fuck grapefruits, right?
Well, I didn't fuck grapefruits.
God, I'm bored.
But
I know.
I'd show up for like drama. I was very into drama. I was very into econ.
Were you a good student? Grade-wise?
Only in the classes I gave a shit about.
I was just, that's a good
And
topic.
I had a very high SAT score, which was the only reason I got into any colleges. Like, I mean, Arizona State, the Juilliard of the desert, but...
Hey.
And then it was like...
Jesus came from the desert.
Yes, but I had a really high SAT score, and they were like, well, this doesn't really go with your grades. And I was like, well, it's because I'm so fucking bored.
Well, it's weird you mentioned that.
And also, once I had my car, it was like I'd leave, and we'd all leave, but I would just leave. And sometimes I'd run into my mom at the mall, and she'd be like, well, let's go have lunch.
Let's do some blow.
She'd be like, let's do gackers.
Let's do some code.
No, but,
It's just like go to DQ and...
High school was actually, so anyway, I was going to say, the first 2 years was like idyllic at this beautiful high school, like literally across the street from the beach, like ocean view from the classrooms. And then they merged the high schools. So we were merged with 2 other high schools, and it was like, ew, who are you people? And that's when I kind of stopped showing.
You mean there were non-whites at the school, right?
No, they were just
Bleep that out, editing.
They were just
Agnes, bleep out the racist. Thank you.
They were just whatever. It was fun socially, but like class-wise, I was just like, I was in drama. I was like this, in all the plays. I actually...
all the plays.
I actually... they did Pippin, and I didn't get lead player. They did 2 lead players.
For you.
I got,
just
what's her name?
Jews.
Oh my God, why am I forgetting her name? The mom. What's Pippin's mom's name?
I don't know very well.
No.
But I like that. I used to use that as an audition song.
I left it. We've got magic.
No, Corner of the Sky.
So anyway, I did a lot of drama. I did a lot of drama, and I was in like honors English, and then that was it. I didn't show up for bio. I failed. I just, whatever.
It's so funny. I have recurring nightmares every single day of my life. This is not funny. It's all true. I kind of didn't graduate high school. I kind of barely did.
Yeah.
They let me walk, and I got it later, like weird. But I was the same fucking way. It was
me too.
I was and this is weird. We all know my mom passed away, part of the reason the show's happening. And we were going, when I had to go back and fly out and go through our shit, she kept every fucking thing.
That's sweet, though.
Which you didn't know. Turns out, like, she was one of those, like, love from afar, kind of like Walt Disney was like that. I don't know how that connected. But he would praise people by not. Kind of weird. And I'm like, oh my God, and all my perfect attendance and straight A's and da-da-da. And I got to high school, and then, yeah, same here. I got into, like, the drama program. I got into, like, show choir, whatever. And I was like, oh, I'm set. And I just didn't go to any classes. I did not go. And then I would show up like the night before the final. I didn't do any of the work the entire semester, but I get 100% on the finals. And then, so let's cut to the scandal. So I had like this, it's difficult to get the words out loud. So I had kind of an arch rival, like frenemy, just really jealous of like a really good friend of mine, really jealous. We started dating, the girl I ended up with later, and this and that, and he always got the leads, and I resented the fact that he was in theater all along, and he was in this like private theater company for kids, and so he was always doing shows, and I never had the opportunities to do that. So in high school, he was always like getting the leads and all that. And I was like, God, that's where I learned about politics, really. Not government politics, but like
life politics, LP, if you will.
And so then I was like, you know what? I go, I'm going to fucking crush this motherfucker. All these fuckers. And they announced for junior year, the musicals Guys and Dolls. Because they would announce it like before the school year got out. And I was like, I'm going to fucking... So I learned the entire score, Guys and Dolls, which is now one of my favorite shows ever. And I wanted Nicely Nicely. Not the leads, but he's the supporting.
That's a great part.
It's a great part, and he has the best songs.
Yep.
He has the best songs, the big showstoppers. And Sit Down, You're Rocking the Boat, you know, Guys and Dolls, the title song of the show. So I kind of, and it's funny, we talked about this in other episodes, where you kind of set up versions of yourself for people. And I kind of had this sort of like failure thing that I had. And I was like, wow, you'll never guess what's going to happen. I remember getting up the audition, you know, you get up and everyone auditioned with the certain song that the choir teacher would give you. I don't know how you rich people did it. And everybody sang Luck Be a Lady. Everybody wanted to be Sky or Nathan Detroit. And so those were your options. You had Sue Me.
Sue me, what can you do me? I love you.
Nathan Detroit's song with Adelaide, or Luck Be a Lady.
Luck be a lady tonight.
So I was like,
fuck be a lady tonight. Let's do it like Carol Channing.
oh,
Like be a lady tonight.
is that good?
No,
Do I get a call back?
that was a horrible Carol Channing.
So
We'll get into it.
I get
Go
on
on.
stage and I'm like, hi, I'm Scott Burton. I be singing Like the Lady. And then I had negotiated with the piano teacher, Mrs. She wanted to fuck me. Let's just be real. And she told me that after I graduated and I turned 18. She
was
hired
like
me to choreograph for like a high school choir. And she was the accompanist, Mrs. Lagome. And I remember her being like, you know, she was at the piano. I'm like, and box step, Sally, and box step, jingle bells. And she's like, I remember she'd be at the piano and like fuck up she would stop playing piano like halfway through songs and sit back, and then she'd pull her glasses down, and I'd be like, I'm off rhythm, you stupid bitch. And then she'd be like,
That's fun the way you talk to women.
she turned, yeah, but she liked it. I'm giving her what does she want, what she wanted.
Okay.
No, but I remember her going, man, you've become a real man since you graduated high school.
Wow. Was she like, show me your dioc?
And she's like, fuck a grapefruit. So I am like, I'm going to do the first line of the song and then I'm going to fucking twist it. So I was like, they called you Lady Luck. And I threw my sheet music to the ground, and then she's like, sit down, your luck, sit down, sit down, sit down, your luck. And I learned the Broadway revival version with Nathan Lane and Faith Prince and Peter Gallagher, and not the old version. So everyone just couldn't believe it. They were like, and he knows all the words, and I had the rhythms and everything, and I just fucking blew it out of the water, and I got it. And my arch rival, who had gotten all the leads, freshman and sophomore, he just got a chorus role. And it was like the most gratifying thing of all time. I got my lead. Everyone fucking thought I was the shit. Everyone like was the cool guys in town, whatever. We get to about 3 weeks before opening night and the grades came out. And I get pulled outside of rehearsal and you have Mr. Hollander, Mr. Rouse, and Mr. Elkins. It's orchestra, choir, drama teachers. They pull me outside of Charger Hall, our theater. And they're pacing. And I remember the orchestra. We had
Pacing
the orchestra pacing like I do in the halls. Yeah. They're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? The fuck? What the fuck? All Fs. I had all Fs.
So you couldn't do
7 Fs and then 4 A pluses, which were my performing arts classes.
Yeah.
And they go, you're not, they call it eligible and ineligible. If you didn't hit the grades, you're ineligible to do anything extracurricular. And they're like, you have the biggest songs in the show. You have all the huge group numbers. You're a lead. What do we do? And I'm like, I'll figure it out. And I just broke down. I remember crying. And the choir teacher who I was really close with, he's like, you gotta fucking figure this out.
What high school was this?
El Toro High School.
El Toro High School.
In Orange County, California.
How funny, that's my exit I take now.
El Toro.
To go visit
El Toro. I live right up the street.
Yeah, in Laguna Woods.
You're an abortionist?
No.
So
you think there's an abortionist in Orange County in Laguna?
Orange County's a little, hey, Katie Porter, flip that district blue, baby.
What?
That's over Suzy's head.
It was so over my head.
So I had to go to all of my other teachers and be like, hi.
Give me a D. I have to be in Guys and Dolls.
Suzy, it's crazy. And one of my really dear friends, Meredith, Jewish family, really good friends with them.
Wow, why is it so important that she's Jewish?
I'll tell you. Okay. Her mom calls me and she's like, hi, Meredith told me about, because Meredith is playing Adelaide.
Oh.
And she's like, Meredith told me
Shikalavaka.
Meredith told me about the thing. And she goes, Mrs. Garfinkel, my chemistry teacher at 0 period, goes to our temple. Tell her you know us. You know how the Jews stick to each other. Jews stick to warm microwave grapefruits like to a cock. Oh my God. So I walk in to 0 period at 6:45 a.m. and no one's there. And I go, hi. And she's like, didn't know who I was because I never came to class like more than once.
Right.
And I'm like, hey, Mrs. Garfinkel. I'm a lead in the school musical, Guys and Dolls. I have the big group numbers, the titular track, and everyone's depending on me. And I think you know where this leaves us. Thank you. And I thought it was a done deal. And then she's like, can you? She like moved the Bunsen burners out of the way. She's like, come back. And I'm like, and she's like, can you fucking say that again to me? And I'm like, what? She goes, did you just say you want me to change your grade so you can, because you got a lead in the play? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, no. And I'm like, but everyone's depending on me.
Did you tell her the name? Did you name drop?
At this point I did. After she said no.
My God.
And she's like, no. She's like, no, you do the, she's like, no, that's not how this works. And I'm like, but I know Marcia and Ivan Young from your temple. And then she goes, and then she went, hey, baby, hey, baby, I don't know, is that Jewish chanting?
No, that was Indian.
Is that from Fiddler in the Roof?
No, but I want to tell you something. No, I can sing Fiddler on the Roof in Spanish. So.
Oh, we're going to get to that in a second. Let me finish this.
And I can also say the Pledge of Allegiance.
It's the only time I've like talked about this.
Yeah, this is heavy.
So then I had to go back to my other teachers. The main one was
okay, I'm just gonna I digress, but I'm just telling you, when I was flunking a class, and
asshole I am.
Where I wasn't where I wasn't like, it was like one of those same situations. I offered fucking courtside Laker tickets.
Look, you do what you
I was like, listen to me. I don't know what you need me to do. My dad can hook you up with courtside Lakers, Dodgers, Kings. You fucking name it. I will get you tickets for the season. Didn't work.
I went to
I had to go to summer school after senior year.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. We're very maybe we should fuck.
No.
Was it the grapefruit?
Yeah.
Is that what killed it?
Well, I'm just afraid I'm gonna get an infection.
She knows who I'm fucking. That's why she said that. So I went to Miss Henry, who was my English teacher, and she was shaped like a refrigerator, and she had a glass eye, and she had hair that didn't move. And in fact, I have drawings of her still. And one day, like, I remember I'd draw pictures of her and pass notes, and like I'd pass them to this girl Jessica, and then one time I'm like, and the hand that picked it up was her, and she's like, hey everyone, Scott, stand up. I'm like, She's like, why don't you explain to everyone what this drawing is? I'm like, well, it's a woman. She's like, it's me. I'm like, okay. Because it was like her exact dress, blue. She had this gold like pen right here. And she's like, uh-huh. Now, can you explain to the class why it has Frigidaire written across the front of my dress? I'm like, because you're shaped like a refrigerator.
Oh, what?
And so she was a real strict teacher, and you had for her it was a trickier situation because you had to keep tracks of all. You kept track of everything throughout the semester and had bad grades on like all of them because she didn't just base your grade on the final, right? And so she's like, I'm not changing your fucking grade. I'm like, please just give me a D- so I can sing on stage.
All I want to do is sing.
All I want to do is sing and dance. Like be a lady tonight.
Try doing it like Elmer Fudd. Walk, be a lady to die.
The therapist my quarter therapist that seduced me talked like that.
Were a lady to begin. Sorry.
Walk, be a lady to die. And I went through the night before, the last day I had to qualify to do the show and not my arch rival. I went through every paper, every test, every essay I had for the entire semester, and I rewrote every single one. And I got red pen and blue pen, and she had different colored pen that she would grade in, and I would match her notes. And I just every few months I'd add like 1 point to a paper, or like another point to a paper. And I went back in. I'm like, Miss Henry, I hate to say this. I think you did the math wrong on my overall semester score. It's off by 2 points. And she's like, I made an error in my entire career. And the next morning she came back. She was off by 2 points, and I got a 69.
Ooh, girl.
Not just sexually, the test score. It wasn't enough. And then my arch rival was put in the last minute in my role. And it was just the worst thing that could have happened. I did everything possible to prove myself against this guy. Not his fault. It's not his fault that he's dedicated and talented, and popular.
Fuck him.
And I would go to rehearsal every day and just watch from the back of the theater and correct like timing and like, there's 9/6 there. Luck is on the third beat. And I remember the orchestra director was so mad. At one point, he turned around, he threw his little stick, and he's like, "They're not even supposed to be in this room."
Oh God.
And I went and watched every performance with my mom.
You did?
No, actually, she went to one. She's not retarded like I am. I got the retardation from my dad, not my mom.
I did Rumors, the Neil Simon play.
Yes.
I did Rumors in high school.
It's
I played Cookie.
I love Neil Simon.
I played Cookie, the Jewish cook.
Jew.
And my dad donated. I mean, I got cast. I got cast. I could have been whoever I wanted, but no, I'm just kidding. I really wanted to play Cookie because it was funny. I thought it was the funniest role in the show. But my dad, I remember, donated carpet to the set so it would look really like real. And my dad was in the carpet business, and I remember I didn't know that. Yeah, my dad was a carpet manufacturer and a distributor. He manufactured and distributed. Like,
it looks great.
Like Hilton's, wasn't like for like a
bulk, like corporate.
It was like all of Las Vegas,
yeah.
At his peak, So he donated carpet, and I remember they thanked him in the thing, and he was like, tell them to take that out. I don't want anybody knowing about this. And my dad's all shady. I miss him so much. But, yeah, I did Rumors, which is a great play, and all Neil Simon. I just watched, by the way, California Suite. Because when Maggie Smith died, I was like, I want to watch some old school Maggie Smith. And California Suite is such a great movie. And she is so funny with Michael Caine as her gay husband.
People only know her as the old lady from like Harry Potter.
Yeah, they think of her as Dowager. And they think of her as Downton Abbey. But like, even Evil Under the Sun. Like, she's young and she's beautiful. Vibrant. And... yeah, Diana Rigg. I mean, come on. Anyway. Let me ask you a question. There was something you were telling me that you and Mel did that you do as a recurring thing on your podcast where you laugh without smiling?
Oh, yeah. We'll get, you mean the trending on TikTok no smile laugh challenge?
Is that a TikTok thing? Should I get on TikTok? TikTok? I have an account, but I never really do anything. But I thought maybe I'd become relevant.
Drop. Do you remember when Caitlyn Jenner was on The Masked Singer?
No.
So they revealed Caitlyn Jenner.
Do you remember when Caitlyn Jenner had a penis? I hate Caitlyn Jenner. I can say it. I fucking hate Caitlyn Jenner.
I don't know anything about Kesha because I'm not cool, but there's that song. I'd never heard the song, but when they revealed Caitlyn Jenner on The Masked Singer, that was the song. They sang the Kesha.
I'm looking at all the.
And I just remember, and I never heard the song, and so I would call my friend. I actually called Adam Ray. Hey, Adam. I'm like, Adam, it's Scott.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, I go, do you recognize this song?
Remember me?
Don't drop.
I'm the reason you know Scott.
Just plop. Don't drop. Tell the mic. Drop. Mic. Drop. Just drop. Is that rude to the transgender community?
I don't know.
Don't drop. Just plop. Till the mic. Drop. And I don't know the real song, so that's how I hear the song now. Don't plop, just plop, just drop, drop.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Start till I walk in. Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, blow my speakers up tonight.
Oh God, turn this off. This is upsetting me.
Here it comes. Mic drop till the mic plop, and the drop, plop and plop. I don't have a cock.
Grab my glasses out the door, gonna see the city. Gonna have a little bit tipsy.
And that's fucking Showgirls. Next time they do that at Hollywood Forever, we have to go.
God, they better do a Broadway show.
Oh,
can you imagine like a comedic, twisted like version of Showgirls?
I want to play the one that does the boobs. You know. Wow. Might be nice to have someone not coming on you all the time.
She's as beautiful as a 10-inch dick and you know it. Or a night he got shut.
Thomas, have you seen Showgirls? Okay, good.
He's a fucking liar.
No, he's not lying. He's seen it. No, you know what? He just told me to punch you.
Speaking of plays, you made your live stage return recently.
I did.
And
I did.
Tell us all about it.
I hadn't been on stage in like I think 5 years.
You still strip though.
I still strip, but that doesn't count. You know, I mean, like just showing.
She doesn't
off.
count that as work. That's
no. I mean, that's just
501c3.
dancing. I mean, it's like what I'm gonna do anyway. I might as well, you know. But no, I did a show. My friend Martin Matamoros, who's brilliant. I mean, he's just like the quintessential artist in every form. Like he paints and he just creates. He's really brilliant. But he wrote monologues about different parts of his life and asked his closest friends to do them. And I'm going to do it again in December.
Uh-oh.
And it was great. It was great. I mean, it was like I've been feeling yucky, and I'm like, honestly, I will tell you this whole thing, but like
Suzy has a whole life story that we haven't even touched yet.
No. I mean, like we're
gonna wait until the election and see if we're still alive.
There's hormone shit going on with Suzy that's like not fun, and it's like I spent a week crying, and I thought I was having an emotional breakdown. It turned out to be hormones, and then
steroids are.
Yeah,
you don't get those biceps without hormones.
I know. By the way, the Vince McMahon thing on Netflix, the documentary, so good.
I don't know if you should mention that on the show.
Why?
Adam Ray's involved with the show, and Adam Ray famously portrayed Vince McMahon.
Oh, he did?
Young Rock TV series on NBC.
Oh, I didn't know
Vince
that.
McMahon, yeah.
Oh my
I don't know anything
God.
about it, so I don't
Well,
give
the
a fuck.
documentary.
But he's a rapey guy now or something?
The documentary's really good. I didn't
played him
finish
like in the young days.
Yeah, I didn't finish it. I know he's in a lot of trouble now, but I didn't get to that part. But it was really good because it was like made me think of WWF when I was a kid, you know, and like everyone was into like wrestling, Rowdy Piper and Ric Flair. And,
Saturday afternoons.
Yeah, Sunday. It was like, and then Glow. I watched Glow.
Yeah, we haven't talked. I returned to the theater stage too recently.
But anyway, yeah. So anyway, I returned to the theater stage. I did a monologue, and it went really well. I got, I think I think I think maybe I got the most laughs.
That's good.
But it was just like, you walk out alone, you do I did like a 10-minute monologue, and it felt really good, but it was like I felt so crummy inside to begin with that I couldn't, like, normally I would have been like, yeah, I'm fired up, I feel good.
Well,
like,
I tore my Achilles doing my show, and I was on like boxes of pills the whole time.
Yeah.
And
do you have any left?
all the doctors are like,
I'm just kidding.
You're so used to pain. You're the guy that waited a week after his appendix burst to go to the doctor. And then even the doctors were like, you're not sick. I'm like, no one listens to me when I talk.
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
We have to talk about that.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten to anything, really.
No, I know. We will. That's why you have to have me on pretty much every week.
Yeah. The data shows no one's interested in having you back. So,
what show?
My show.
Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, Scott.
Yeah, I think
I can assure you they want me back.
Yeah, because they're like, God, have you guys seen the guest on Scott's show? Apparently she fucks everyone. She knows people at Barney's.
She fucks people. She goes to Barney's.
Hi, I'll have a glass of water.
She was weird in high school.
I'll have a cup of soup. I fucked him. And I'll have a side salad, balsamic on the side. I fucked him.
I would love to have a Diet Coke. I fucked him.
I fucked him.
No, I didn't.
Do you have like a light chicken gravy for the? I fucked him. I did not.
You're making Thomas think I'm a slut.
No, I'm letting him know
Thomas,
that you're a slut.
I'm not that way.
He doesn't need to think. He knows. So let's try our little challenge here.
Okay.
This is the No Smile Laugh Challenge, in which I demand that my guests and my followers submit themselves laughing without smiling. It's a scientific challenge that I don't believe anyone can do. It goes along the lines of being unable to sneeze without your eyes closing. You know you can't sneeze without closing your eyes? Now you do. Now let's see if Suzy can laugh without smiling.
Can I open my mouth? Does my mouth have to be open? But I can't.
But you're not smiling.
But I can't laugh with my mouth closed like this. Like this.
Yeah, but that's a shitty laugh. I mean, basically what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to AI Terry Schiavo laughing, and it's not doing very well.
Aww.
So I want to see it. No, she died a long time ago. That wasn't nice, but that was a big story.
All right.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start.
Okay.
It's my fucking show, bitch.
Okay. Are you sure?
Based on how today went. See you. All right. Wait. Oh, God. No.
No, you look like you're having a seizure.
Okay, your turn. But that doesn't sound like a real laugh.
It is.
I'm actually laughing and trying to hold it.
I win. Yours was dumb. Do it again, Sky.
I love when you talk dirty like that to me.
Watch this. My face is totally frozen. I don't even have Botox right now. Watch this. No, I don't have Botox right now.
I remember a friend of mine from the studio, actually. She pulled me aside and she's like, Scott, come here. I'm like, yeah? And she's like, is my forehead moving? I'm like, no. She's like, is it moving? Is it moving now? It was almost like, remember when Jenna? Yeah, it was just like that, but not Jenna.
How about now?
Before 30 Rock happened.
That was when she had the leeches.
Yeah, and she pulled me literally in the hallway. She's like, Scott, well, we'll be right back. We're going to talk about your auditions, everyone. And she's like, is my forehead moving? My forehead moving? What about now? What about now?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, and she's like, I'm literally, my forehead, my eyebrows are in my hairline. I'm like, it's literally not moving at all.
Yeah.
And she's like, great. It was a good thing, actually.
Okay.
Bye, everyone. I really appreciate you tuning into the show.
Thank you so much.
I'm smiling.
I am so full of emotion right now.
My joy is bursting at the
I got my laugh lines done.
I haven't been this sticky and moist since I fucked that grapefruit. By the way, Suzy hates the word moist, so if you DM her on social media, she'll not since you hate
I'm
all
not
that.
the only one. It's very common for people to not like that word. But although I will say I was one of the OGs that didn't like that word.
Moist.
Mine.
It's the moist button. Moist. Suzy, thank you for coming here. We haven't even like scratched any
I know. We
didn't talk about anything interesting about us.
We didn't talk about anything that we outlined
pills,
that we were going to talk
pumps.
about. Have you had your stomach?
You're not good at yes and. God, I thought you were like an improv person. Who is this?
No, I am.
Water.
I actually
Audience coordinator, fire her.
I can't tell when you're being serious or not, so I didn't know if I should yes and or not. But I think that we didn't hit anything on our list.
There's just too much to talk
Which means
about.
we just have to do it again.
I love that
I guess you guys have to have me back.
Of all the things I brought up, it was grapefruit fucking.
But the things we learned today was that Scott fucked a grapefruit.
Scott's so
I
lonely
used to be a
and
slut.
so afraid to show people his body. Even his surgeons yell at him. Take your underwear off or I won't operate on you.
Oh, I was going to tell you a funny story. I was going to tell you a quick funny story.
Tell me.
Before, it's not funny. No, but before I left, okay, this isn't even funny, actually. It's just a fucked up thing. Before I left here, before I left to come meet you, I was like, I got to do the litter box. Because I have a cat. His name's Leo. He's awesome. Leo was rescued. He was on this electric pole and there were coyotes circling it. And he's just the best. He's the best cat ever. He's huge.
Is he trans?
He is non-binary.
It's a joke, everyone.
He's non-binary. I used to call him non-binary orange. But he's a boy. He's got a big puff. And anyway, I did his litter box. I did, yeah. He's got a big puff, and but he's fixed. But anyway, he's big because he's orange and white cats.
Garfield-y, big old
They
guy.
tend to be big old kitties. So I started doing his litter box, and I hadn't done it in a while because usually my cleaning lady does it.
God, you're so Palos Verdes.
No, I'm not. I'm like, I am like the poorest.
I have to have a clean.
No. I am the poorest posh person you know.
That's sweet.
Literally, I am.
Posh.
I'm posh.
That's your
but
porn
I'm
name.
Broke.
So what happened with the litter?
Anyway, I started doing the litter, and all of a sudden, the whole bottom of it was just like encrusted to the bottom. It was like pee-pee. Because my cat pees a lot because he drinks a lot of water, as do I. But he's fine. Don't worry. So I poured hot water on it to get it off, and I was scraping it off. And then
It kind of turned into mud.
It turned into
Like a
mud. I
muddy
scraped it off.
consistency.
And then I realized, and it started filling up the trash bag. And then I realized I didn't have any trash bags, like hefty bags. So right now in the middle of my apartment, there is a bag, like untied, full of kitty litter and
poo mud. Yeah, I've dealt with that.
It's gonna
Just
be
kidding.
fun.
I'm not fucking Palo Verdes trash. Palos Verdes?
I know, Palos Verdes.
Both words are plural. Palos Verdes.
Palos Verdes.
Everybody, we'll see you next week.
Are we done?
Yeah, our time there was some mishaps apparently. We have to go.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for having
Figure it
me,
out.
Scott.
We rolled with the
Bye.
punches.
Bye. Thanks for having me.
No,
Watch this.
So hey, did you guys hear that show where Scott fucked a grapefruit?
No, that was good. That was good. And you know what's cool? I didn't
It's
do.
not easy if you actually laugh. Anybody can do this.
Well, make me laugh
anything
then.
seriously.
Make me laugh then, asshole.
You take me as seriously as your bio class in high school.
Oh, well, make me laugh then, fuckface.
Make me laugh.
No. See,
Thomas, one more minute.
if he made me laugh.
This is actually very important.
No, if he made me laugh, it
So
would be
everyone,
different.
Suzy and I, we didn't even touch this topic yet, but Scientology. Maybe the Leah Remini thing.
Okay, we gotta do another
We have
episode
to
about
for
that
sure,
whole thing.
but maybe I'll tell people about it.
Okay.
So Susan and I for years have this thing about Scientology, and we know all about it. We're gonna save Shelley. Hashtag
Oh
save
no,
Shelley.
we're gonna drive to Hemet. We are gonna drive to Hemet.
A lovable lunatic
but
road
we
trip.
might. We might need to rent a car.
Lovable Lunatic. Oh, for sure. They're going to follow
we don't
us.
want our plates.
Yeah, now that I'm a media star.
Yeah.
They're gonna, like,
now that you're a huge media
sensation.
star.
Yeah, but I got an e-meter. And I don't know what it's going to do, and I'm a little worried, but, like, do you just want to, like, see what happens if we... That'll be like...
How long is a drive to Hemet? It's like 3 hours, 2...
I don't know,
It's
but
like the
this
desert.
is an actual Scientology e-meter, everyone. This is legitimately...
Fucking audit my soul.
A Scientologist. I got
Audit my soul.
No, but we'll use the e-meter for real.
No, we're gonna
I think, like,
do a
when
whole
you
other.
do it, like, it's like... That would have been a good bit. Maybe we reshoot this whole episode.
No,
put me on the cans and like confessions you never want to tell. Like, put me on the cans real quick and we'll hang up.
Okay.
Okay. So, what does this e-meter do when I touch it?
I'm gonna audit your soul and I'm gonna tell you how you...
So what happens? Oh wow, it works.
Think of something. No, I hold one.
I got both of them.
Well, where's
I don't know anything.
Well, where's the fucking e-meter, dick?
Well, because you're the reader.
Oh.
These are the cans.
Tell me. Think of something pleasant. Think of something negative. Think of something negative.
Oh wow, I fucked a microwave grapefruit.
Oh my god.
See, it would have worked.
You need help.
And then what they do is they keep a file on you for the rest of your life, and then they go, I know that you fucked a grapefruit.
Here's the bottom line. I'll be back.
Bye, guys. Thanks, Thomas.
I'll be back.
No,
Thanks, Thomas. I love you.
gotta get out of here. We were popping pills in the hallway waiting, and now we're drinking
I didn't pop
booze.
any pills in the
She's
hallway.
so not a yes-ander. It's embarrassing.
I didn't, but I can't tell if you're joking or not.
Suzy, remember when we robbed that bank? We never robbed a bank.
Yes, it was great. I stole so much money.
She's rusty. She hasn't been on stage in a while. Good night.
Yes, I have.